Fly me to the moon, let me dream on shores. Let me see what freedom's like without dollars and gold bars. In other words.
What's the second button? There is no second pass.
I made it, guys. I made it. How's it going? How's it going? Bitcoin sitting at 73.9, 73.6, 73 something. Doing pretty good today, guys. Good, pretty good. Let's celebrate. I think I have something to drink. Jeez. We'll do shots. Bitcoin gets back to 74K. We're doing shots. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Wow. Whoa. Where's my camera pointed? Whoa. My hair's extra curly today too. What's with the lighting? Everything's topsy-turvy. Guys, it's a good day, guys. It's a good day. I'm just happy I was able to make the live stream. It looks like Japan wants to sell off, though. Pre-market for Japan looking like a little bit of a sell-off. Let's dive in and see what's going on today. How's it going, Strawberry Dragons? Yes, how's it going? Of course, my favorite dragon. How's it going? Finally, I am on time. Me too. As the home improvement stuff has kind of subsided. Getting closer, but still a lot of work to do. I got pest control coming out tomorrow, or pest inspection. And then I still haven't got the plumbing fixed in the basement. It's a mess. Oh my god. So many pipes and corners and adapters and I can't stand it. I can't. My head hurts with it. But I got some friends and hopefully we'll get through it. We'll see. We still got a couple weeks to knock that out. But yeah, the roofer. I think the roofer's coming next week now. So I'm starting to get a little bit into the clear. But anyway, how you guys doing? How you guys feeling? A great day, of course, for crypto assets. Hopefully you guys are not doing anything stupid, right? Not doing anything crazy.
Stupid?
As we are still not quite ready for the bull market just quite yet, right? Got a lot of weird headlines today to go over. We talked about some of it this morning. I was so quick to get on. I didn't even get the chance to change my thumbnail. I'm just like, I gotta get going. I gotta make my live stream today. This is crazy. House stuff is crazy. All right, lighting's a little better, but it is what it is. So Mad Adam is back as well. How's it going, Mad Adam? Hey, Otaku, back in the saddle again. One of the best parts of my day. Damn, I get the feels, man. I get the feels when people say that stuff. I'm glad that I can at least get your a good part of your day. Yeah, put a smile on, especially during these turbulent times. We don't know what's happening. This is crazy what's going on right now. So yeah, Bitcoin right now retesting 93.5, I think. Looks like, at least from the liquidation, just on the corner of my eye. Yeah, about 93.6. Looking pretty bullish, though. This is what I, of course, drew this morning. You guys were with me or not this morning. Jeez, this is what I was kind of getting my idea out this morning, thinking that I was probably going to at least try to consolidate back down and reach some of these lower levels, 91, 92, and then bounce back up in the market open for tonight for Japan into the later trading hours for the, of course, the foreign market, pushing it further back upward because. We're getting a lot of weird news, macro news about the Trump tariffs. Kind of, he's loosening his grip on the rest of the world. I think they're in talks with about 30 to 60 nations this week. And then the big one, of course, is going to be China, which we still don't have any real details. It's kind of still there's really nothing surrounding that. So again, the news today, in my opinion, was just out of exhaustion, the market has made moves. It's not because of something major coming out and we really addressed anything. It's just that. And Bitcoin specifically pumping might just be because of what happened with Cantor Fitzgerald and their connection with Strike, Jack Mallers, and the whole thing there. We'll dive into that. I'm sure there's going to be articles for us to talk about. But yeah, let's get into some of our metrics and the news. Matt Adam also says, speaking of Japan, Jasmine is moving a bit. Always a nice move to see as well. Yes, we were watching Jasmine this morning at 1.75 pennies. Looks like we're on the same spot as it was this morning, which is good to see. Good to see on a Wednesday. Looking pretty solid for Wednesday. Holy crap. The whole day is just up and to the right. Up and to the right for Jasmine. And I would love to see this play out. This is something I drew back in the end of March. This line here, of course, setting us all the way up to touch the trend line, the major trend line sitting at about 8 cents to the top of that target. This is, of course, with its total manipulated, chart that's been held back at this level. So this is the key level I've been looking at for Jasmine, right around 8 cents, and I might sell a little bit there, expecting a little bit of a bounce and a pullback to, again, this area here, and then probably another leg up. We got to break out of this trend. This is ridiculous. So highly manipulated. So that's the kind of move I'm looking at in the long term. Again, this is long term, guys. This is into May, June, July area. Oh, I mean, I'd love to see it break out before then, but we have to wait. We have to, of course, wait. All right, so what else we got going on? Let's get into our metrics as we usually do every single day. And before I do, let's finish up the chat. Everyone, of course, is just excited. Oh my God, so excited for the day. Ryan Miller in the chat. Yo, what's up, my guy? Bringing the doom. He's bringing the doom. Let's go. Yes. Bringing the doom into Thursday night, Thursday morning. For the market open in Japan. USA and China are taking their time. What's going on, Otaku? Tola! Salute, my guy, salute. Do I have slow coffee? Oh, I don't have any coffee left. Salute. Oh, man. You're my drinking buddy, Tola. Amazing coins for you was going on, Otaku and Crypto family. How's it going? Milk Money, yeehaw, Crypto Cowboys. Let's go. Happy hump day. Milk Money in the house. Bringing the thunder with Thor. For those who know. All right, so this is what we got going on right now. Looks like 93.4 retesting right now. 93.5. We'll see if we can keep 93 for the market open for Japan. And that's kind of what we're looking at right now. 93.5 hanging in there. We'll probably see a bit of a bounce within the next few minutes. Japan, I think, opens up in about 15 to 20. So, yeah, they're pretty much getting their day started right now. All right, let's dive into our metrics, guys. There's a whole bunch of stuff to go over. We actually did get Bitcoin above top 5 today. So we were at top 5 for Bitcoin today. That was incredible. We have, since then, of course, been shot back down to number 8. So again, nothing has changed from yesterday, although today was super exciting, surpassing even Amazon, going for NVIDIA and all the crazy stuff. It's not going to take much, guys, and we're going to shoot right past, of course, the Mag 7. All right, let's go through our metrics for the day. All right, so we got the Crypto Fear and Greed and the Stonks Fear and Greed. Stonks Fear and Greed still coming in at Fear at 27. Again, off the backs of pretty much nothing burger news for the stocks. I do feel for these guys because they're probably going to get wrecked tomorrow if something real news comes out of China and they just don't want to play our game. And I'm expecting something like that unless there's some sort of like really weird, like long, deep conspiracy with Trump working with Xi. Like I've been thinking, like, what if like she's working with China in the background, being like, we want to take our market, we want a weak dollar, so we can have all this stuff happen here. I mean, it's just a long game. I don't think there's any benefit for China to do that or work with us on doing some sort of deep conspiracy. But anyway, alas, it is what it is. Yeah, we're still sitting at, Fear and Greed. We're just looking at this in dark mode. Yeah, there we go. Fear for the stonk market. Crypto Fear and Greed, though, not looking in fear. Last time we looked at this morning, Fear and Greed for crypto was in greed. Still sitting in greed. A little lower than it was this morning. It was about 70 this morning for greed and Fear and Greed for crypto. Still looking really good for us today. into the foreign market open. 99.8 on the Dixie today, rebounding completely like 180. Of course, breaking out this morning from its pit. I hate to see this, guys, but the dollar's swinging back up. It's swinging back up. We did see a low, though, of 98. Literally on the nose. 98. I was so happy. But then they went out and they bought treasury bonds anyway. I don't know what the hell's keeping this boat afloat. Definitely not foreign entities. It's got to be stablecoin movement, buying up treasuries to kind of on the backs of that. There's got to be something else moving this. It's just other nations aren't as dumb to buy our dollars anymore. All right, moving on from that, we have, of course, the crypto bubbles, crypto bubbles showing us today. What is up the most today? Well, Trump coin. Well, they just allocated a ton of coins. I don't know who's buying this, other than they did announce that the top 250 holders of this particular asset will include some utility, guys. Of course, it's still a meme coin, right? It's still a freaking meme coin. Something has changed. If top 250 holders will get a dinner with Trump. I don't know if that's reoccurring every year. I don't know how they're going to do that, but that's what I've heard the rumblings about. We're going to, of course, get into that with the news. I'm sure it's all over the news tonight. Jasmine's up 13% today. The next biggest mover in the top 100, of course, is our little coin that could out of Japan. It's on my shelf over there. Damn it! Give me my coin. Yeah, of course. Jasmine sitting at 13% on the day. XCN. Look at this. The next coin in line, the top gainers on the day, is another one of our favorites. XCN Onyx coin. You guys know what we're talking about here. And yeah, it's been a pretty awesome day, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty awesome day. It's still really early. It's amazing to see the first two coins moving out of the gate with real utility. I'm not gonna lie, Trump coin's a meme coin. Is of course two of our top picks. So that's amazing to see that right out of the gate. Okay, top 200. Let's see if anything we hold is in there too. Popping up. Turbo up 46% on the day. What the F is going on with Turbo? You guys, I know some of you guys in the chat hold Turbo. That's not my wheelhouse. I'm not one of those meme degens anymore. I learned my lesson in 2021. I still like to play a little bit here and there with some memes. I did participate with Pepe when that launched, but it's been a minute. And that was like 23 since I last dived in. But yeah, Turbo, guys. I did make $1,000 on Trump coin, but that's not much. It's not like it was back in the day. But yeah, let me know what's going on with Turbo. Do they have a burn mechanism? Is it significant? Like, what is going on with Turbo? Turbo baby, strawberry dragons, and rockets to the moon. That's what we got out of Turbo. Gamma Goddess in the house. How's it going, Gamma? How's it going? Yes, my Jigglypuff Goddess. Oh man, I gotta catch up with you guys in the chat. All right, so Humpty Hump Day, yes. Yamaha Pacifica, rocket to the moon as well. All of our coins are going to do very well. This is still very early. Don't do anything stupid. I have to remind you. Game God says, "Hey Otaku, happy Wednesday. Hope all is well. Hope the market continues on the green path forward." I 100% agree with you. Thank you, Gamma. Thank you. Hey, crypto fam, let's get this money. Ryan Miller, hell yes, let's get it. Yo in the house. Yo Mars, how's it going? Yo. Turbo. Yeah, Turbo, baby. Oh, my God, Strawberry. And Matt Adams says, I'll admit that I do Turbo and Brett. Oh, I forgot about Brett, too. That's right. Brett did, Brett also moved up 27% as well. Guys, just be careful. Just be careful. That's all I'm going to say. Turbo even has a children's book. Does it really? I can definitely see that character. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Hammer Bro from Mario. If you guys ever played Super Mario, I'm sure you guys have. The Hammer Bro. I don't know what Turbo is supposed to be, but it reminds me of Hammer Bro. Super Mario. Z-Back bounced back as well. Nice. Yes, Juan is also in the house as well. How's it going, Juan? Milk Money, I have a small and a snack bag of Turbo. Oh, Jesus. A snack bag? How big is that bag? It's just like, Just a few chips. Gee, what the hell? Make it sort of on time. Haha, no lashings, please. Hey, guy, I'm right there with you, man. I was 2 minutes late or 5 minutes late, so I'm right there with you. Was it popping in to show support once again, brother JJ? How's it going, JJ? How's it going, Jones? How's it going? All right, Jonesy. Let's get back into our metrics. I finally caught up with the chat. Let's go and see what's going on. So again, top 200, top 100, looking pretty good. I don't think Swiftcoin made much of a move today. It is not top 300 still, I think, though. Let's see. Top 300 coins. Swiftcoin's up 5%. Nothing too crazy there. And I think ZBAC is in the top 400 or 500. It's still way out there. Let's see. There it is. ZBAC, 25%. Damn, guys, look at that. It's been a very good day. No wonder my bags are up quite a bit today. Man, that's crazy. Almost, yeah, I think I added a 0 today on my bags. That's crazy. Crazy stuff, great guys. Crazy stuff. And it's still early. This is the tip of the iceberg. The tippy tip of the iceberg. We're about ready to see a lot more explosive action here soon. Top 500. Anything? I don't think anything I'm familiar with. Most of these are all meme coins, of course. Apu. Oh God. Nero. That's Vitalik's dog, isn't it? I forget whose dog that is. Or is that Jack Dorsey's dog? I don't know. People and their dogs. All right. So anyway, guys, of course, all of our favorite coins are up big today. We can, of course, take a look at the charts, too, and just identify which ones we're talking about. Of course, we're looking at Swiftcoin up about... Damn. Yeah. 100% almost from Wednesday, from yesterday. Is it really? There's no way. What the hell? It showed only, I'm on the daily chart. Okay, I'm like, what? That was a week ago. I'm looking at it a week ago. Damn, that's 100% on the week? That's crazy. 99, 90, yeah, somewhere around that. I'm looking at the daily. So on the day, we're looking at about 10, 15% on the day for Swiftcoin. Yeah, it was EVCN as well. This is about 25%. All in all, the coins look pretty good right now. ZBAC is definitely pulling itself out of the gutter. This was literally the bottom for ZBAC. Didn't quite get the same low as it did before, but yeah, we were literally at the bottom yesterday. And I was telling everyone over at Crypto Features Patreon, I was like, now's a really good time to buy in, guys. And I actually broke even on my Nadex bags, and I consolidated that into ZBAC. And I just said, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to throw it all into ZBAC. And now I'm holding only 6 coins this bull run so far. So we'll see where I'm at with it towards the end of this. I'm sure you guys are gonna, find some opportunities, look at some swing trades, and do some crazy stuff. We're definitely gonna. I'll let you know every move I make as we get into the heat of it. But it's gonna get crazy. I'm telling you. You're gonna wake up one day and you'll be like, "Why is this? Oh my God, that coin's up 120%. I'm gonna sell some of that and put some of it into this coin. This hasn't moved yet." And yeah, of course, we're gonna identify some of my favorite picks along the way. And I'd love to hear where you guys are moving your money as well as we continue this road up. All right, so ZBAC, of course, looking pretty good on the day. Hopefully, all the FUD out of this project is done. I hope. I really do. Because it's been beaten to death for pretty much literally nothing on the likes of that White Rock, Black Rock scenario. I don't really want to dive into it again. Okay, so yeah, we got Swiftcoin looking pretty good as well. Another leg up, another leg up. Of course, we want to ignore this. It all happened back in February. That's fine too. We'll just continue these legs up, and yeah, this is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good. We'll just keep doing that. That's all we need to do. My God, I'm just doing this lightning really quick, guys. I'm hoping that this is the beginning of the bull market, and we're not going to get slammed back down to shadow realms. We just don't know. So yeah, it looks like our favorite coins are looking like they're going to do these Elliott wave-like patterns and continue at least 2 or 3 legs up before seeing a pullback. And then, of course, shooting up higher. We haven't even seen the tip of the iceberg with some of the potential of these projects. Where's Jasmine at? Jasmine, oh yeah, I already went over Jasmine. It's basically going to touch that. It's going to do the same thing it did back here. I'm expecting the same measured move. This is highly manipulated chart action, and that's what I'm looking at for Jasmine. Okay, so I think that pretty much covers all of the big ones today. Of course, the biggest one in the room is Bitcoin sitting at 93.5 still. Pretty good place to be sitting at the market open. They haven't sold off yet, which is good. I think Japan opens up in about 5-10 minutes, so we're still a little early. All right, let's get through the rest of our metrics and move on. Before I do that, let's check back with the flames. I see fire in the chat. Let's go. Bring on the chaos. Yes. We have any full moons soon? I think there's one coming. Usually it's in the middle of every month. All right, how's it going? Oh, yeah, the snack bag. Jesus. Is Swift in an Adam and Eve pattern? Ooh, Ryan. Ooh, look at that. You sniping. We can take a look at the chart one more time, just real briefly, and see if we zoom out and see any patterns like that. It does look kind of like an Adam and Eve. Yeah, kind of does. That's the daily chart. Let's look at the 1 hour. Yeah. I mean, it kind of does. If it rolls on over a little bit more. Honestly, yeah, it does right there. Boom, Adam and Eve. Yep, it does. So yeah, that could be a very bullish launch pad for it to at least retest almost near 2 cents. If we could break through that, and then we're gonna go another leg up. So that's kind of the general idea. All right, cool. What else we got in the chat real quick? Gamma Goddess, I love my XCN, and that's my baby. That's my main bag, says Gamma Goddess. Hell yeah. Eyes on the prize. 100%, JJ. 100%, JJ. Oh, Jesus. Is that power? I'm trying to think I can barely see that kanji there. I think it's fire. I think it's fire. What the hell? Oh, my God. All right, let's see what we got. Our emergency? I can't tell. It's really blurry on my end. I had to blow it up to see. All right, so yeah, then we got Penguins. JJ, you're not who I think you are you? JJ, are you Fern? Oh my God. Robin is asking if we want an open mic tonight. Tonight? What? Tonight? I'm game. I'll pour a drink. Screw it. Why not? It might be a very, very fun night. Just saying. I don't got no work no more. Jesus. Matt Adam, LOL. I thought the same thing with the Penguins. Damn. I'm game. Cheers. Yes. I'll catch you guys over there then too, if that's the truth. If that's what Rob wants to do. All right. So let's get back into our metrics and get on from that. But I'm excited if we're going to do an open mic night tonight. JJ you gotta be Fern, man. You're burning everything down. Let's go. Race car. What in the world? All right. Let's see what else going on in our down into our metrics. And of course, we're gonna do everything. Open mic. Bitcoin still sitting at 64% dominance.
This entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid, right?
Thank you, Sailor. Thank you. It is ridiculous that we're still at 64% dominance in April. I mean, we're almost into May. This is like the 22nd, the 23rd. Oh my God, we got a week left of the month, and we're still at 64% dominance. This is crazy, guys. And it's pretty much rivaling the top that we've seen this month. So this is literally the height of it. If this is where we top off, this is exactly kind of the same level we were. Again, I keep saying this, rinse and repeat in 2021, right before the bull run kicked off and altcoins blew up like crazy. It was right around these key levels we are exactly right now 4 years ago. This is crazy. It's like we went back in time, guys. It's like we went back in time. Oh man, I get so much nostalgia from 2021. I really want to see us get the same sort of moves that I could describe. The feeling from 2021 was, again, Bitcoin ran up. It went like crazy. It went nuts. It went parabolic, and then it would just go sideways for like a few days, a week, and then all the altcoins would explode. They would explode. Like they go like 2-3x in a day, in a week. And then Bitcoin, of course, would shoot up and the altcoins would pull back. And so basically all the money was chasing Bitcoin at that peak in time, and then moving into altcoins, and the money would flow into altcoins. It'd be this rinse and repeat until, of course, the entire song stops and everyone's stuck with the chair they're sitting in. So make sure the chair that you're sitting in has all the money in it. That's all I gotta say. All right, that's my experience from 2021. All right, so let's get into some of the other metrics before we finish. My favorite, of course, being how many Bitcoin are left across all exchanges right now. We haven't done this in a while because I haven't been on in a minute, but it looks like we're getting a whole bunch thrown at exchanges at the moment. And I think this is this just came out today, between yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. between yesterday and today. I think this is the Cantor Fitzgerald slash Strike deal, which they just bought, like, what was it, like $4 billion, or I forget how much money they just put up to create another way for investors to participate in Bitcoin. So we're going to get into that. Hopefully we find an article about that tonight as well. But yeah, that money, of course, is being settled on exchanges, primarily on Coinbase Premium. So last time we looked at this, Coinbase had about 750, I think, thousand Bitcoin on their exchange. Let's see if that's changed today. 720,000. So it might have been 700. I forget if it was 700, 750. Does it give us a, if we look just at, oh yeah, we can look at just at Coinbase specifically and see, yeah, if this was just, yeah, 700,000 last week. That's what, that was beginning of the year. So I don't think that's, they settled on that 715 and about 5,000 more Bitcoin added. I don't remember what the total amount was. It might have been 12. Yeah, I'd have to look at, it might have been, I think it was more than 12,000 Bitcoin. But yeah, we'll look at that here in a bit. We'll find the news. But yeah, again, guys, all of the Bitcoins being settled primarily on Coinbase Pro for the ETFs, for the assets under management, for all these large corporations. So keep an eye on that. They're getting huge. They're getting huge. They hold more than BlackRock right now. Coinbase under management, right, has about, more than BlackRock right now. Next is Binance, which of course is the largest exchange, and it's holding less Bitcoin than Coinbase. It's about to get crazy, guys. It's about to get crazy. All right, let's move into this here. We're going to take a look at the top 10 assets in our space, see if anything was shaken out of the top 10. Looks like Solana's still number 6. Doge is number 8 still. Cardano number 9. That was at 10 just a few days ago. So that's already flipped. That's pretty cool. Chainlink has moved up to 11 now. Sui's at 12. Avalanche at 13. And look, I think Leo fell out at 14. So some moves have happened in the top 20 here. And then we got Polkadot still holding on to 20. Still holding on there. Moving out, of course, is Litecoin. All right. So, and of course, honorable mentioning going out to Jasmine, sitting at 75 in market cap. Not too shabby. Excited to see that there. Of course, moving out of the 80s, and I think XCN is in the 80s still. Yep, at 86. Crazy. I cannot believe that two of our favorite picks is still in the top 100, even at the very start of the bull run. It's about to get explosive, guys. It's going to get crazy. All right, let's look at the Bitcoin treasuries real quick. Michael Saylor purchased some more Bitcoin this week. I don't think we've gone over that on the channel yet. They've purchased, now holding up to, I think it's 538. I think this is a little off still. So it's around 538,000 Bitcoin, or 541. I forget. It's somewhere in that range. They did another buy-in since, Bitcoin Treasuries hasn't updated this in forever. Same thing with the BlackRock Holdings IBIT, BlackRock ETF. 573,000 Bitcoin. Fidelity around 200. So is the Grayscale. Wow, they shed a little bit, actually. They were at 195 a few days ago, too, or 192. ARC shares also did a big buy-in recently. I think it was like 5,000 Bitcoin, somewhere around that range, maybe 3,000 to 5,000. And I'm pretty sure they don't have that up to date either. No, they did. No, that's a sell-off there. They didn't show their buy-in. They just recently did. So it's about 5,000. Probably putting them right around 52,000 Bitcoin. All right, good for Kathy. She's over 50,000 Bitcoin now. Hell yeah, Kathy. All right, let's see what else we got to go over. We're almost through the metrics, and then we're going to get into the news. Bitcoin Rainbow Chart, of course, telling you to be buying. Guys, we're still not even out of the buy zone. It's crazy. It doesn't even say that we're not even in accumulation zones again at 93,400 currently, right? We got to get back to $102,000 Bitcoin to be considered in the accumulation range. Still cheap territory. It doesn't even start to 140,000 Bitcoin. Are you kidding me? What in the world's going on? Guys, you haven't taken your orange pills today. I can't help you, man. Take some of these damn things. They're freaking amazing. Oh my God, they're going everywhere. But they're free, financial freedom in pill form, and you just need them to survive this market. We're not even still cheap, guys. It's ridiculous. 140,000 Bitcoin. we're just getting this party started. All right. This is so silly. Of course, the longer we go sideways, the crazier these price predictions are going to get. Okay. Because we're just tightening that spring so strong, and it's gonna you can't hold it back forever. You cannot hold it back forever. All right, where are we at with that then? That puts us into top 10 assets in the world. I think we already went over that at the beginning of the stream. Still sitting at number 8 from yesterday, although we did flip silver into 5 today. We did touch number 5, right? We did. We were there. I'll, of course, review that again in the real news segment on X. Okay, here we go, guys. Getting into the news. Let's see what we got the headlines today. Let's check back on the chat real quick before I do it. All right, you guys are blowing me up in the chat. Explosive, let's go. Yes, explosions. Yes, bringing in the chaos. Thank you, JJ, thank you. Gamma Guy says, someone voted you to be the moderator for the open mic night tonight. Oh boy, I guess I'm getting drunk tonight and staying up all night. Oh well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, I'll do it for you. Gamma, Jesus. What's up, Otaku Hidagger? What is going on? JJ, of course, putting on the money bags and the coins and the bags. The money bags and the bags. Yep. We're gonna get it, guys. We're gonna get it. Let's get that this party started, weirdos. JJ. Are you Fern? I swear to God, if you're Fern. Damn you, JJ. Oh man. I might have you twice in my credits. Damn you. I guess you deserve it. Super chat time. We're almost there. I think I only need like 300 more views. 300 more views, something like that. We are so close to getting monetized on the stream. I'm excited. And I'm mostly excited to actually make the merch. Guys, if you haven't noticed, I'm a freaking creator, right? I love creating stupid shit. That's why we're freaking winning all the time, right?
Much, you may even get
and I can't wait to make some merch, man. It's gonna be so much fun. Of course, making stuff that you guys like, especially the stuff that I can go crazy. Oh my, stuff that comes out of my brain, just you would not believe. Strawberry Dragon says Sailor needs to stop buying and leave some more for us. Jeez, what a hoarder. Yeah, he will not stop until he has 1 million. He's not gonna stop. JJ, LOL, and we are off. We're off to the races. Let's see what's going on with the news tonight. Looks like Alchemy Pay, that's been in the news quite a bit here recently. Alchemy Pay has been blowing up a little bit. Pays unveils strategic roadmap for 2025, positioning a global financial hub with real-world asset allocation integration at its fingertips. I don't know what it's getting at there. We got Bitcoin cracks 94K as a correlation with stocks fade. Yes, of course, we're following the money supply into the moon, and we haven't even printed money in America quite yet. It's gonna get stupid. We're just following the money supply against China right now, really. Malaysia taps Binance founder for blockchain overhaul. Yeah, these headlines are kind of dull today. Strategy isn't driving Bitcoin price. Data debunks the hype, experts say. Really? I'm not sure. Bitcoin taps 93.9 intraday high. Golden Cross ignites bullish frenzy. PayPal seeks to drive PYUSD adoption with 3.7% reward. I saw this headline earlier today. I thought this was kind of bullish, especially if you guys want more options for stablecoins moving in and out of your positions. Again, I like PayPal. They get so much hate, but honestly, I feel like they've had a lot against them with the eBay deal that happened years ago. I used to be a huge fan of PayPal integrated with eBay. It was so quick, so easy. The fees were actually less than they are now. And eBay took a huge pot off the table from PayPal. Offering its U.S. users 3.7% annual return to boost adoption in the competitive stablecoin market. God, there's a new stablecoin every freaking day now, guys. It's crazy. Incentivizing use of PYUSD. Of course, PayPal stablecoin came out last year or 2 years ago. It's been a minute. PayPal Holdings is launching its new rewards program for its stablecoin PYUSD to boost adoption to its digital token within a fiercely competitive market. The initiative announced on April 23rd and slated to roll out this summer and will allow PayPal and Venmo users, again, people don't believe me when I tell them this, Venmo is a third-party company owned by PayPal. It's a sister company. So again, those two, of course, benefiting from it. That's why both of them offer crypto assets on their platforms. Users in the United States to earn 3.7% annual reward on their PYUSD holdings. According to Bloomberg report, the rewards, which are paid monthly in PYUSD, can exchange for the traditional fiat currency sent to other users or utilized for international transfers. Jose Fernandez da Ponte, PayPal Senior Vice President and General Manager at Blockchain, Crypto, and Digital Currencies, said the goal is to incentivize the use case of PYUSD as a payment method across PayPal's network. The move is to reward PYUSD holders. Is the fintech giant's attempt to grow its footprint in the approximately $240 billion stablecoin market. That's a huge chunk of change. All right, I don't think we need to read the rest of that. It's pretty much self-explanatory after that. But yeah, PYUSD, of course, incentivizing its holders same way that USDC Circle is doing on Coinbase. Good stuff coming. Again, more competitive action happening is better, for, of course, for all users because, again, it incentivizes the users, and competition is great for everybody. All right, moving on from that. Let's see what else we got in the headlines here. Some other breaking stories, possibly on some other exchanges or news networks. This is, of course, cryptonews.net. Trump's meme coin surges 70% after exclusive dinner announced for top holders. This sounds like it's only going to be a one-time deal, right? All right, so the Trump meme coin surged after the organizers announced an exclusive dinner with Donald Trump for the top 220 token holders. Last I heard, it was 250 token holders. I don't know. These numbers are just kind of like out of thin air. The event is scheduled for May 22nd in 2025. That's not very long from now. It's about a month away. At the Trump's National Golf Hotel Club in Washington, D.C. And is open to those ranked with the top 220 tokens by token holdings. A sharp rise followed the announcement of the price of Trump token. How are they going to do that? Are they just going to show me your wallet? How are they going to confirm that? Are you going to get like an airdrop if you're within the top 220 by that time frame? That would be my guess. It's been a while since I even talked about airdrops, but again, it is, of course, a thing in our space. That would be my guess of how that's going to play out. And you get an NFT drop to you, you go to the event, and you participate. As holders, or you could sell the ticket, maybe the NFT, I don't know. Rush to secure the spot in the top ranks. The token was trading near $9, which spiked to $16.03. This is nowhere near the all-time highs, but again, they just dropped a F-ton of tokens. This is very predatory. I have to let you guys know, very predatory, because I think they unlocked like 300 million tokens or some shit. So play with it if you will, but it's not my wheelhouse. No more. Slow and steady wins the race is what I say. Anyway, so according to the cryptonews.com data, source, of course, trumpdinner.gettrumpmemes.com. Really, is that really the name of the website? We're going to go there, guys. We're going to go there. Register for the Trump dinner, trumpmeme.com, gettrumpmemes.com. Trump leaderboard right now. There we go. Look at this. We got the Trump leaderboards right there on the main website. Look at this guy. This guy holds 360 million tokens. Is that million? Or 360,000? I think that's 360,000. I think there's a decimal there. Yeah, that's a decimal. So 360,000 tokens. Damn, that's a lot. So for anyone to get in right now, load more. We're at the top 120. You'd have to have. I mean, this is actually getting kind of cheap now. I mean, these don't even make sense. That's only 1,000 tokens. To the right. Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, there we go. So the top 250 right now doesn't even show them even holding one token. This is still pretty early. I mean, it's still a betting game. You think someone's not gonna buy up like 10,000 tokens at the very end if you just want to hold like one or two? Top 250 right now aren't even holding one. Yeah, look at this, 0. We got basically dust in these wallets towards the end. So yeah, take that with what you will. It is still the first day. They just announced this today. So that's the Trump token thing. Jeez, delayed token unlock. This is what I was talking about here. They just unlocked the tokens. All right. Okay. So we're moving on. Moving on. I also got on the headlines today. Bitcoin ETFs drive 950 million crypto inflows as institutional activity rises. I wonder what the liquidations have been now, because last I heard, once we hit $94,000 Bitcoin, there was like, oh my God, it was like $10 billion of liquidations are going to take place, something like that. I'm sure we're gonna hear about it here soon. SPF on the move again, from Victimville to low security prison, so he's getting transferred again. Good for him, I guess. I don't know. I'm still enjoying my FTX fortune cookies from 2021. I'll never get a chance to open any more of these fortunes. 21 million is your lucky number. God. Silly stuff. All right, so Shiba Inu leaves circulation in hours. We got 270 million. 27 million, Jesus, 27 million Shiba Inu leave circulation in hours. I'm not sure what that's talking about. Sovereign wealth funds piling into Bitcoin as retail exits, says a Coinbase executive. There's nothing really I really want to read tonight. We could dive into another one. Just keep bopping around, see what else we got in the chat too. How's it going in the chat? Blowing up the chat tonight. Jesus. Banana is on fire. Jesus. Let's freaking go. Oh my God. Is there a banana coin? Did you guys make a banana coin for Doodle yet? Oh shit. That's how we're gonna win, guys. We gotta make that banana coin for Doodle. And that's how we're gonna win.
So much you may even get tired of winning.
Hopefully we can do some more winning tonight too. XRP breakout above 2.3 cents could trigger jump towards 270. Still nowhere near the $3 mark I sold at. So XRP still has a way to go. Targeting $3.75. There's a lot of course, Hopium and FUD articles, mostly Hopium today. You can definitely see the market shifting in sentiment for sure. Again, this is why we look at these headlines, guys. All right, so let's see what else we got here. CryptoNewsland.com is pretty much giving us nothing in news today. We've got CoinDesk.com. I don't think we can read these articles anymore. We have to subscribe. Bitcoin becomes fifth largest global asset, as we saw earlier today, and we got it screen capped in the real news segment on Twitter. XRP a ledger bug patched. Serious flaw spotted in the XRPL library. That's concerning. Not sure I should read that one or not, but that scares the pants off of XRP investors. I'm sure it's a nothing article anyway. Trump coin jumps 70% on Trump's dinner. Yeah, we already went over that. Strategy stocks saw 180 million in failed trades in March. Possible short squeeze indicator. That's a FUD article if I've ever seen one. Strike CEO Mallers to lead Bitcoin investment company. Yes, this is what I've been looking for. This is the one, guys. This is the one. This is the one that moved the needle on Bitcoin, and why Coinbase right now has allocated more into their holdings. Strike CEO Mallers to lead Bitcoin investment company backed by Tether, SoftBank, Brandon Lutnick. Crypto power player backs $3 billion in Bitcoin. SPAC versus as Trump era policies sparked new wave of institutional bets. We've got Howard Lutnick, chairman and executive officer, Cantor Fitzgerald at Bitcoin in 2024. There he is, pictured there. Brandon Lutnick is launching a Bitcoin investment vehicle backed by SoftBank, Tether, and Bitfinex. Strike CEO Jack Mullers, Jackie boy, my boy Jackie. Another hoodie-clad warrior in our space. I love Jackie. That's what I call him anyway, Jack. He's a co-founding the company and will be the CEO of this venture. The SPAC, Cantor Equity Partners, raised $200 million and will form 21 Capital with $3 billion in Bitcoin. As you've seen, moved on to Coinbase today. Brandon Lutnick, son of U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick and Chair Cantor Fitzgerald, is launching listed Bitcoin in investment vehicle backed by SoftBank, Tether, Bitfinex, and headed by co-founder Jack Mullers, the CEO of Bitcoin Infused Payments app Strike. The company to be called 21 Capital after merging with Cantor Equity Partners, of course. 21 million. 21 Capital. All right. So a special purpose acquisition company, SPAC, will be majority owned by Tether, issuer of the largest stablecoin, and of course, huge backing of Bitcoin, huge backing of treasury bonds. although they haven't passed an audit still to date, right? Anyway, so cryptocurrency exchange Bitfinex and companies said in the statement, SoftBank, an investment holding company, will own a significant minority stake. And yeah, we got it's a Dave Portnoy. What the world? What is this? Meme coins are legalized Ponzi schemes. He's just getting wrecked by something again, and he's just all pissed off at the world. That's just Portnoy being Portnoy. Before I was derailed by Portnoy, Tether Bitfinex was contributing $1.5 billion and $600 million respectively, while SoftBank is adding $900 million. The FT reported earlier that the venture plans to raise another $550 million through bonds and private equity to purchase more Bitcoin. 21 plans to have more than 402,000 Bitcoin at launch, giving it the third largest Bitcoin treasury in the world. I guess. Third largest Bitcoin treasury in the world. I mean, do we know if America has 200,000 anymore? Do we know if China still has 190 or whatever the hell they said they had? I don't know. Of course, this is probably by company. Third largest Bitcoin treasury comparatively to companies. Asset, of course, strategy of being the largest of them. 538,000 Bitcoin, and Mara Holdings at 47. Okay, so it's just the corporations holding Bitcoin, not the countries and the sovereign wealth funds and everything else. The deal mirrors Strategy's Bitcoin proxy model and would convert Bitcoin into equity as a valuation of $85,000 per coin. According to the release, it was announced amid a renewed crypto optimism under the Trump administration, with Bitcoin hovering around 93,000 and regulatory tailwinds shifting towards the wind is changing, guys. It's very orange. It's getting very, very orange. I painted one of these coins orange and I can't even see it. There, it's not even the Bitcoin side. Yeah. Silly. I got so many of these damn things. All right. So yeah, it looks like Jackie is moving this space into again another Bitcoin like bank / treasury for the rest of the world to purchase, in a way that they feel comfortable with. Because not everyone feels comfortable with, if I'm wearing it. Oh yeah, I am wearing it. With, of course, getting one of these and doing it themselves, right? Of course, their own due diligence and doing a hardware wallet, like a Ledger, a Trezor, or a Tangem, a Arculus. I mean, there's so many now, guys. It's ridiculous. Passport, Bitcoin passport. I don't care, guys. Whatever you take away from tonight, cold storage is the place to be. Not your keys, not your cheese. Don't trust an exchange, especially not a small one with your life investments. Okay, all right. So that's of course one of the biggest news breaking today. Let's see what else we got going on. Let's check back in the chat real quick as well. All right, let's see. Wowee, and that grip of tokens. Oh man, you have no idea. So many sats. 555 subs. Yes, my favorite number has been achieved. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yes. Where's the super chat, Danny? It's coming. It's loading. The super chats are loading. I just mentioned that earlier. I think I only need like 300 more views, like 300 more hours or something like that of views. So it's coming. It's almost there. It's loading. It's almost there. We're probably by the end of the month. We'll get it. We'll get it. He needs a few more followers and interactions before he's eligible for super chats, in my opinion, says JJ. 100%. We're almost there. We're getting there. And then of course the big 1,000 is going to be the next target, where we can get all the other big stuff that, the ad revenue and all the nonsense, right? I do want to mention this to you guys. Even if we do get ad revenues and all that nonsense set up, use the Brave browser. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Brave browser. I use it every single night on my stream. You do not have to watch any ads. I have not watched an ad for the last 3.5-4 years. I've been using the Brave browser. It's actually pro crypto platform as well, and so it's a very, very nice browser. You can see I have it set up here in the live stream right now. We go to YouTube, right, and you pop right into a video. Boom, no ads. Boom, no ads. I have not watched an ad on my computer in years. So yeah, same thing on the mobile app as well. I absolutely love Brave browser. Okay, all right. So where were we? Oh, look, is that me? Am I on the? I'm in the crypto news spotlight on the headlines for cryptonews.com. No. Crypto hacker. I just look like a hacker, I guess. The typical hacker. There we go. Oh my god. Crypto hackers adopt Drainer as a service model, renting malware for just $100. What the world? Breaking LAPD seizes 2.7 million in stolen Bitcoin miners. Oh, we got more Bitcoin in America. Only if it's repossessed by the Fed. I think it has to be a federal crime. Trump holders dinner. Yeah, we already talked about that. 64%. Riot Platforms tops 100 million Bitcoin back credit from Coinbase to turbocharge expansion to $100 million. Aptos logs 133. There's pretty much nothing else happening today. Bitcoin surpasses Alphabet, Google. Yes, becoming the fifth world asset. We're gonna show you the snapshot of that on the real news right after this. I think that's pretty much all we're gonna get out of the headlines today. Cardano prediction. El Salvador pitches $10,000 cross-border crypto sandbox to SEC for token tests. Oh, that's interesting. Mako Seller says newly confirmed SEC Chair Paul Atkins will be good for Bitcoin. Yeah, we've been talking about that for a couple days now. I think that's pretty much it for all the big articles for the day, the big top headlines. So pretty bullish, pretty good sentiment overall, even though a lot of the macro news is kind of nothing. It's really nothing. It's just pretty much over pure exhaustion, and we got a few bigger companies getting into the game in the middle of the chaos. All right, so let's get into the real news over on Twitter. If I can find my Twitter button. There it is. Boom. We're going to Twitter, and then we'll check on the normies and all the things. We finished the stream, of course, with the live market predictions for the overnight. But of course, let's get into Twitter. Guys, please, if you haven't liked, subscribe, do all the things down below here on YouTube. If you like the same sort of content over on X, I am also there on a different platform with a different format. That's right. So you can digest the chaos any way you want. Any way you freaking want.
I'd buy that for $1.
One day. Not even monetized yet, guys. I'm making no money doing this thing for 2 years. Anyway, let's check back up in the chat real quick, and we'll dive into the real news on Twitter. All right, so let's get some subscribers. Yo, boy in the house, shilling my channel for me. Thank you, yo, boy. Let's get those subscribers. That's all. They get the super chats on the road. Let's get them going. I use Brave already. JJ knows where it's at. Yes, let's freaking go. That's awesome, JJ. He already knows, man. He's already got the alpha, too. Use 100% Brave already. Peeps, we are on the ground floor. Support for the channel. Let's go. Thank you, JJ. Thank you. All right, let's get going into the real news today. Of course, I was looking for this. I think this is an old one, but a goodie. I mean, I swear he was just on here saying this. Of course, saying Bitcoin's going to 500,000, 700,000.
During this week, and that was the conversation. Should we have a 2% allocation? Should we have a 5% allocation? If everybody adopted that conversation, it would be 500,000, 600,000, 700,000 for Bitcoin.
Well, does it also?
I'm not promoting.
Woo!
That is not my promotion.
So that's been making the rounds again on Twitter, and Michael Saylor actually tweeted that out on the 22nd of January. So again, this is an older one, but I don't know why it's making the rounds again this week. Okay, so again, I wanted to clarify that because we did see a whole bunch of those popping up on Twitter yesterday, and they were saying, Fink said $700,000 Bitcoin this year, and I'm just like, yeah, did he just say that? I couldn't find the video that was recent, so this is the only thing I can find, and this has been passed around like crazy. So it's old, guys. Trump proposes $5,000 baby bonus to boost U.S. population. That's right. As one of my favorite senators in Arizona, David Schweikirk, says all the time, next year, if we do not increase our baby production, we are going to have more deaths than births in our country. So it looks like Trump wants to get ahead on that. Maybe he's taking, what David's saying to light. And, he wants to do a $5,000 baby bonus for every new mom after delivery, according to this report. grand scheme of things, it's really not that much. But you know what? It's something, and if it incentivizes people to have more kids in America, then good for us, I guess. Because it's scary, guys. More deaths than births. That's crazy. USA, what do you bring to the table? China. I make the table. it's ridiculous. I made the table. Yeah, this is of course coming out from a couple days ago. Catching up with all this. There will be another Michael Saylor. There will never be another Michael Saylor, specifically Bitcoin therapist. Thank you for being on our team, sir. And Michael Saylor said some pretty fun stuff in this interview. I don't want to say too much, but they do, of course. They give him
to the kids that look at you, love you.
Pat on the back.
A lot of people I love you on the internet. What would you say to them?
I love you.
To the kids that look at you and be like, I want to grow up being just like him.
What I would say is, you know, in the middle of 2020, under the COVID lockdowns, I found myself, you know, frustrated, dejected, and I was trying to figure out what is my meaning on this earth. Why was
getting a little too deep there, Sam.
By all of the turmoil in the economy, by the, you know, I'd worked in my company for 30 years and we're competing with Microsoft and we couldn't grow. And I thought after 30 years of hard work doing 100,000 things right every year, you know, is this how it all ends? You know, and you know, I think in my lowest moment, I looked around and I found the Bitcoin community. And I found Bitcoin, the ideology, which led me to the protocol, which led me to the asset, which led me to the network. And I think it saved my company, and it gave me a mission, right? It made me excited to get out of bed every day. It gave me a reason to get up in the morning, and I felt like instead of retiring, right, and just disappearing from history forever, you know, Bitcoin kind of gave me a reason to be, and it really motivated me. And the result was great for my investors, great for my employees. It was great for my mental and physical health. And now everywhere I go in the world, I meet people and they're very motivated. And you know, they say, well, thank you for, you know, sharing your thoughts because it helped me to get more comfortable. And what I say to them is, well, thank you because really it's being on the team that motivates you to work so hard.
Yeah, there it is. Michael Saylor, of course, complimenting everyone else and thanking everyone else for his success as well. Yeah, I mean, he was, I remember in 2020 just thinking this guy was mad when he came out and said these things. And of course, going down the entire rabbit hole with Robert Breedlove and the entire What is Money series. Guys, if you haven't checked that out, 2020 was a crazy, crazy time. 2021 even crazier. Yeah, it's amazing what those two individuals did to really break down money for the general population to understand how we are literally sitting on melting ice cubes in our bank account. For nothing. For nothing. If you're not making at least 20% more every single year, you are not making enough to fight inflation, or at least defeat inflation in a significant way. All right, let's continue on. Yeah, so checking Bitcoin at 3 a.m. This is what we do. Good. Yeah. It's $94,000 Bitcoin. It was a good morning. This morning was great. It's Bitcoin time. Of course, Michael Saylor blowing up Twitter all day today. Breaking President Trump considers slashing Chinese tariffs, likely down to 50-65% range. Again, we did not get any official announcement directly from Trump on this. It was not a significant, like a very relative number. It was just a weird range. So again, to me, I feel like today was pretty much nothing on terms of the China tariff news. Right, and then we also have low birth rates. Yeah, and civilization. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on that. We already kind of did anyway. President Trump says the U.S. will have a fair trade deal with China soon. This was 9 hours ago, at the beginning of the morning. J.D. Vance is supposed to be meeting with Vitalik Buterin this week. I don't know. I'm assuming it has something to do with maybe Trump Liberty Financial. I don't know if he's wrapped into all that. I don't know what the deal is, or just in general, maybe some solution for government, solution for on Ethereum, on like an L2 on Ethereum. I don't know, but there's something going on between JD Vance and Vitalik this week. Jack Mallers, of course, we talked about this today, creating the company called 21 Capital. Company will launch 42,000 Bitcoin in assets. And yeah, he's got an action figure too. It's like everyone else right now these days. Oh yeah, and there's the screenshot I was talking about right there this morning. We saw it on the live. It was crazy this morning, but we blew past freaking everything except Nvidia, hitting number 5 in market cap against all assets on Earth. In just 15 years, this coin has destroyed pretty much everything else in value. And it's not going to stop there. It's just not going to stop there. Of course, that was on Bitcoin. Gold was tumbling too, right around that time frame. Okay, I guess full into the other day. Let's see if there's anything breaking tonight. I don't think there is, but let's double check. What the hell is that? Peter Schiff. Due to Bitcoin's rally, the current market value of my strategic Bitcoin reserve has risen above $5,000 for the first time. To donate to my reserve, help me prove me wrong. He's basically gathering Bitcoin on the backs of people trying to prove a point. To donate to my reserve and help me prove me wrong, the Bitcoin in the reserve is a bad idea. Here's the wallet address. Yeah, of course we talked about that a few weeks ago. This man just infuriates me. I have no idea what that was. Professional hide and seekers, jeez, trained by the FBI. Just in, Satoshi Nakamoto holds over $100 billion worth of Bitcoin. He's getting closer to being the richest person on Earth, of course, if he is still a person, right? Or a group of people, or alive on this Earth. Yeah, it's truly been a journey. Tommy Boy, guys. Tommy Boy is just reached, just adding 900 stats. He's 100 more until he gets the comic club. Oh my god. He's so troll. All right, so it looks like we hit all pretty much the big stuff. Panama City officials signed deals with the local bank to pursue municipal payments in Bitcoin. Everyone's taking Bitcoin payments. Oh, you gotta give some love to the dog too. He's definitely part of that deal. What in the world? It's so troll. Jack Mallers 21 is building Bitcoin Bank, targeting $500 trillion market. There he is on.
I would say I've known the Tether Group for over a decade.
Hell yeah,
there
Jack.
just weren't that many Bitcoiners around over 10 years ago. So we've done a lot of work together in El Salvador, etc.
I don't want to play the whole thing. It's like 5 minutes long, guys. We got to get into the normies, too. How many Bitcoin did they find on in this asteroid here? Zero. How much gold? Oh, man. NASA to visit a 10,000 quadrillion golden asteroid that could make everyone on Earth a billionaire. It's exactly why we stack sats. Okay. All right. Because there's always more gold out there. Always somewhere. Okay, let's get into the normies, guys. And check on the chat before I do so. Let's check out the normies. They're Googling today. See if they get a passing grade today on a really big day. You'd think they'd be searching for stocks or Bitcoin or something, right? All-time highs? I mean, not for the month. All-time highs for the month. Anyway, so yeah, what we got on the chat tonight? Kay Lily, how's it going? Kay Lily, it's been a minute. How's it going? Yo. Okay, so let's see. JJ says, I'm out, y'all. Have things to take care. Yep, I'll see you later, JJ. I'll see you next time. Jonesy out. Yes, Kate Lily's in the chat. Kate, Strawberry Dragons, the space is exciting. You are all amazing. Yes, we're oh my god, guys, we're still so early. I'm getting goosebumps. This is gonna be nuts, guys. At the end of the year, it's gonna be crazy. Number 5 assets. Hell yeah, of course, Bitcoin. Today, COP. What top? What in the world? CCLP? What is all this? We're going up. Rocket up. Yes. Can't even look. Oh, we're going down. Let's see. Is Bitcoin consolidating lower? Let's see what's going on. 93,490. Oh no, we lost $10 since the last time we looked at it, guys. That's it. That's the game over, guys. It's over. Go home. We're down $10. Oh no, the end is here. Of course, I'm trolling, guys. We can still, of course, come back down and retest this level. Hell, we can go down and even get that all bought up like we did last time too, down to 92.3, 92.2. Of course, still looking pretty good on this shelf right now for Bitcoin. Okay, let's get back into the normies. What's the normies doing? They're looking up. Steve McMichael, no clue. Getafe, Real Madrid. I'm assuming that's sports. Normies, of course, look for 3 things every single day. What are the top 3 picks? There are, of course, celebrities. They're looking for video games. They're looking for celebrities, video games, and sports. That's it. Yeah, that's typically normally searching today. We're, of course, grading them on a traditional grade scale for our space, right? They're probably going to get an F like they do every day. We'll see. Sometimes they get lucky and they get a C. Okay, so West Potomac High School. There's a stabbing. Jeez, there's shooting the other day. Now there's a stabbing. Oh my God. Sports. Normies love their sports. Predator Badlands trailer. It's a movie. Predator, like the Predator, like light like laser eyes. Yeah, of course. I'm hoping that's a Predator movie. I love the Predator. CAVS. Of course, I love my dystopian future, guys. That's why. we living in it. NFL Draft 2025. Of course, sports. Normies love their sports. Shannon Sharp. Accusers. Reddit. I don't know who the hell that is. Capitals. Washington Capitals. Oh, that's a team. Sports. More sports. Damn it. That's not my. I don't know anything about sports. West Wednesday season. Okay, Wednesday. That's the Adam Sandler show on Netflix, I think. Ghost of Yotei on PS5. Nintendo Switch 2. So again, video games, sports, celebrity sports. Yeah. Wow, this is bad, guys. We have got nothing. Riot Fest 2025. Jimmer Friday. I don't know. Celebrity, I guess. Celebrity sports. Celebrity. Okay. So yeah, it looks like they get an F. They get an F minus today. They get the worst grade ever. Not even looking up anything pertaining to the stock market. Not looking up anything pertaining to Bitcoin on one of the highest levels we've seen in the year. What are they doing? What the hell are they doing? What is going on?
Stupid.
Ah! All right. Well, they even looking at Bitcoin in the Google searches today. No, they are not. They have better things to do than make money, I guess. This is pretty bad. This is really bad. April 20th, seeing some of the lowest record levels for Bitcoin surges for the year, even with the height of Bitcoin today. Let's see, in the past day, of course, the past 7 days. Let's look at the last 7 days. And yeah, you see there, it came up a little bit. Looks like a 50 today. We did have 100, again, in 6 a.m., not even our market. This is, of course, the other side of the world. Of course, paying attention, probably in Hong Kong, China. That'd be my guess around that time frame. Yeah, so it looks like the Chinese are going to excel at everything else, including investing, compared to us. You know what? They deserve it. Okay, moving on. All right, guys, let's get back full circle into Bitcoin. Where are we looking at right now? Getting back to the live liquidation heat map. Again, don't pay for something you get for free. It's all over YouTube. So many people show, of course, Bookmap for free. I just like to use Kimba for the anime reference on my show. Okay, so yeah, we're looking at 93,450, 400, roughly right around that range. Still, nothing really has changed in the last 20 minutes or so. Japan is already open. I'd imagine this is kind of going to go sideways, maybe a little trickling upwards throughout today. Of course, don't take my word for it. Let's get into the Crypto Chaos magic, which of course does all of the work for us every single night. I love it. It just works. It's just that good. I don't know how, but it is. It is a thing. All right, so we're gonna of course get our ritual sticks up here on the. Where'd they go? Here they are. Wow, we haven't done this in a minute, guys. With all the housing nonsense I've been fighting, we haven't done the predictions. There we go. 9 a.m. We need 9 p.m. Where's 9 p.m.? There we go. Right on top of 9 p.m. Let's zoom into the 15-minute. And we are ready to go. All right, ritual sticks are in place. Where is Bitcoin going? Of course, we're going to bring you our predictions for our bear, bull, base case and bearish sentiments, super bear and super bull as well, because there's always a bear out there. Everywhere you go, there's always a freaking bear. Yeah, you know what they do to our market. Let's just hug a bear. If you guys see a bear, go give them a hug. They're probably having a really bad time right now with them being liquidated to all hell. Jesus. All right, let's check back in the chat real quick and get going with the live market prediction for tonight. Your boy uses his one-up. Jeez, yo boy. Yes, thank you. End of May, we shall see massive green bags dip and rip. I like the sound of that, Ryan. Dip and rip. Let's go. Okay. So let's go into tonight as well and see what's Japan going to do for us. What kind of moves do they have planned for us tonight? Taking a look at live heat map. Where is the buy and sell levels? They've been completely destroyed, left behind. There is nothing being set up in a very strong pattern for sell-offs for Bitcoin quite yet. They're starting to try to build something right around this key level here. Right around 95,000, it looks like. 95K is going to be, of course, the next psychological level anyway. So I'd be looking out for that. But a little bit above that. I think that's 96K. 96K is looking a little stronger than 95. So that would be my super bull target probably. Well, you know, the Crypto Chaos Magic is probably going to bounce right off there or something. I don't know. We'll see. And yeah, we've got $90,000 Bitcoin is going to be our bottom. It's probably going to be it. Bitcoin free falling right now. Flash crash. Probably going to get bought up within the next 15 minutes or less. It's happening right now as we speak. Right now on the 15-minute chart. Let's zoom into the 1 minute and see if there's anything we should need to be worried about. It is starting to create a little bit of a lower trend, but it's bouncing off its previous low right now. As long as it gets bought up here pretty quickly. If not, it's going to retest to 92.9, 93K basically. 93K bounce probably back into the range, 93.5. So let's get the candle and everything lit and started and burn a penny. We got to do our sacrifice. I got to find my moonstone. Of course, the idol, the moon. Yes, we got it. And our famous Bitcoin pizza lighter. We're going to light the Bitcoin candle and get this going. There we go. And I got a new candle too. These new candles cost $7 now? This tiny candle? Are you kidding me? Oh, this world's so screwed up, guys. What are we doing, man? So be it. Whatever. Okay. So now that we've got our altar, we've got our candle is lit. The Bitcoin, of course, being represented by the idol, the moon. The moon being represented by the moonstone. We've got fire. We've got, of course, a Benny to burn. Let's go. There it is. Goodbye, Benny. Goodbye. And the sacrifice has been made for tonight. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, oh yeah, of course, our seance, Chaos. Of course, bringing the chaos all together. And then yeah, let's let it burn right there in the background. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's why I welcome that. Yeah, this is whatever. I don't need to sell this house. I'll just burn it down, collect the insurance. Holy crap. All right. Let's get back in the chat one more time, and then we will, of course, do our market prediction. Let's see what's going on with you guys right now. End of May, we shall see massive green bags. Yes, dip and rip. Jake the Snake, how's it going, Jake the Snake? Hit a dab and to bring up the pump. Yeah. Oh man, I wish I could hit a dab. Jeez, I ain't got none of that. None of that today. Matt Adams says, one day the Benny will be cheaper to burn than the candle. Just like in Venezuela. Oh my God. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, I'm probably right. I'll do it for you, says Matt Adam. Oh, damn. Heck yeah, man.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, man. All right, so going back into the chart right now. Cue the fire, yeah. Milk money, yes. So it looks like Bitcoin right now is consolidating. It is trying to bounce back right around that 93.3 range. Not even getting back down to 93 solid, right? 93, flat. So hopefully we get a bounce back right here. Of course, retesting the previous low. That would be very bullish. Of course, making a new lower high and bouncing back forward. If we can get above 94.5 tonight, I'd be happy. Of course, touching that 95K would be the ultimate goal. So, with that being said, let's dive into this. I did scribble this on here this morning. This was kind of my idea for the stream this morning, was that we were just kind of come back down here, retest here, which we already did. Look at that, we did. And then, of course, maybe going a little bit lower and then come back down and get explosive into tomorrow morning. This actually lines up still with this prediction. This, of course, the market open here at 9 o'clock. This is why we do these ritual sticks, guys, right? That's why I do them. Of course, showing you all the volatile times where Bitcoin is going to be trading. This is the numbers, guys. 3, 9, and 12. These are only 3 numbers you know, New Yorker time, here in the States, Eastern Standard Time. These numbers will tell you where all the volatility is going to be at, period, in the world. One side or the other. Doesn't matter, AM or PM. Okay, so right now we're consolidating down here. Again, touching back down. I'd say, of course, we're probably going to see something like this. Drop down here, retest here again, shoot back up, maybe bounce around, get tighter in this channel until we explode. It could either happen before or after the market open tomorrow morning. This morning I drew this. It actually would put us out into the market open. I'm going to say that we're probably going to get a little bit more action before the market open, but it might get more explosive after the market open because of all the narratives. Now, we could still see some macro craziness in the morning. Again, we still don't have a true deal with China. Anything going around that, we're going to cover that in the morning as well tomorrow. It's going to be fun. It's been fun every morning. We just grab a cup of coffee and we just go over that. I love it. But we're still working on the transitions for the beginning of that show. But I've gotten a good start. I got a good start on it. I'll give you guys a tease before I go. I actually have audio and all that stuff too. I got to put those videos out. They're fun. Of course, the anime parody stuff I love doing. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be probably my bullish target. I feel like again, the rest of the world doesn't have the same the same sentiment as we do, right? But all the money is still here in America. It still is. It's sad to say, but it still is. But it's not only about us. Again, I have to remind everyone, it's not just America, but everyone still does everything on the backs of America. So anyway, I still think that we're also going to get a super bullish move as well. Could possibly take us to maybe the 95K target, bounce off that. And maybe we just continue that move upward into the morning. So that's going to be my super bull case scenario. And then we got our base case scenario, which is going to be really boring, guys. We're going to come back down here, retest this around, is that midnight? Around midnight, yeah. And then bounce off that, reclaim here. Maybe get a little higher, but not too much into the market open. We might sell some of this off in the morning in that scenario, baseline target for Bitcoin. Bear case scenario is going to be a little bit more brutal. We're going to come back down here, retest this right around that time frame, and then we're going to try to reclaim it. Can't, fall through about midnight, 3 a.m., and come back down to retest some of these lower levels into the market open, and we might still sell off a little bit our dead cat bounce. I hope that's not the case. I don't feel it's going to be the case. Again, it's not about what you feel. It's about what happens. So again, anyone who tells you where Bitcoin's going outside of the Crypto Chaos magic, I came with you guys, is wrong. Either way, yeah, no one knows where we're really going, guys. Of course, this is all satirical. I love doing this. It's so much fun. And it's crazy how freaking dead on we are sometimes with these predictions. I'd say 90% of the time, we are pretty much on it with one of our case scenarios. Usually, I tell you at the end of the night what I'm feeling, and it's usually kind of where we land. I like to pick two. Right now, tonight, I'm feeling more baseline or bullish. I don't know. I don't feel like a super bull could happen, right? But I also don't feel like a bearish scenario could happen. And of course, the super bear is taking us all the way down to the fire sale, which we haven't even seen ever yet. Touch the fire sale, and fire sale even increases every single time we look at the fire sale. Right now, the fire sale is sitting at 76K, probably almost 75.9. Yeah, so last time we were looking at touching the fire sale, it was like 74K. So again, the longer we go sideways, the higher the fire sale target is in terms of price point. So when people say, "Oh, we're going to go to $60,000," oh, How? We keep pushing the goalpost. How? It's just stupid. What the hell?
Stupid?
Anyway, so that's my general consensus. I don't know. My general thesis of how this is going to play out, guys. So, of course, the super bear target that the super bears want, sending us back down the fire sale and popping back up for no reason to the top. Again, I do not expect that to happen. But 2 times we drew this year. It happened twice. So, that's why I do it every single night, because you never know. You never know. Black Swan event could happen. I don't know. COVID 2.0. Let's go. Let's go. COVID 2. I want COVID 2.0. More money printing. More money printing. God. All right, guys. Let me know in the chat how you guys are feeling. Of course, I am feeling more baseline bullish tonight. Not really feeling bearish, but we'll see what happens tomorrow morning with the market open live. I'm super excited to see that tomorrow with you guys. It's going to be so chaotic. I love it. All right, let's catch up one more time, and then I'm going to head out. I'm going to go hang out with, of course, Crypto Futures family over there. Link in the description if you guys want to hang out with Crypto Future and you are not already over there. It's a lot of fun. One day the Benny will be cheaper than to burn the candle. Yeah, I love that. I love that. He said that earlier, Matt. Hidegger says, I'm bullish, but I might take a day bearish before the next leg up. You know what? We could always DC add another day. Just another day. Take it as a win anyway, even if we do see some bearish activity. It doesn't hurt, guys. It doesn't hurt. We can get through this. All right, guys. So that is going to be it for tonight. Have a great night, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Unless you're going to be on the open mic nights over with Crypto Future. I'm definitely going to participate in that. Who isn't going to participate in that? That's a good time over there. All right, guys. I will see you over there. Have a good night, right? And I'll see you later.
According to the Wall Street Journal, the agency informed the NASDAQ and the CBOE that BlackRock and Fidelity's proposals are insufficient.
We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency.
Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above the in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
What's that noise? What's that noise? Oh no, guys, Godzilla's coming! Right around the corner. We're almost there, guys. Peace. Jesus.